When you think of obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD, what do you think of? Some people think of someone that washes their hands all the time, or maybe they turn off the light switch 5 times before they leave the house. Others may think of a movie character with OCD, and it shows these horrible outcomes or makes the people with OCD into these monster characters. At some point in time, I'm sure you've encountered someone in your life with OCD, and they aren't the characters in the movies, but the struggles with obsessive and compulsive thoughts that affect their lives. More and more children are being diagnosed with OCD, and it can make their life challenging at times. Whether it means they are typically late for school because they have specific rituals they feel compelled to do before they leave the house, or they don't want to do a specific chore because it involves germs or getting their hands dirty. These things can make their lives challenging. Showing compassion and understanding for your children with OCD allows them to breathe a sigh of relief and know they are accepted for who they are. Here are a few things not to say to someone with OCD and what you can do instead. Number 1, don't worry, I'm kind of OCD sometimes also. Let's make this clear. You can't have OCD sometimes. Just because you made like your house really clean doesn't make you have OCD. Children with OCD are obsessed with a specific compulsion, and not being able to do it brings an extreme anxiety and agitation. It isn't something that a good cleaning of the room will take away. Instead, be supportive if they share with you with the struggle and ask them how you can support them. Number 2, you don't look like you have OCD. What does OCD look like? There isn't a look you get when you have OCD, and to say something like this makes their obsessive thoughts even more prominent. When they share with you, let them know how much you appreciate their willingness to share that and that you're there to support them. Number 3, want to start cleaning the house for us? OCD isn't a joke, and others shouldn't make light of it. Children with OCD already feel anxious that others will think they're weird or different. Also, not all people with OCD have the desire to clean. OCD presents differently with each person, so don't assume they are clean freaks. Often OCD is triggered by an anxious thought or situation, so you allow your home to be a safe place where all are accepted for how God created them. No one chooses to have OCD. Number 4, why can't you just stop? Compulsion is just that, an irresistible urge to behave or do something in a certain way. It's like telling someone to stop scratching the bug bite. You scratch it because you know that in the end you will get some relief. For someone with OCD, doing their rituals to completion gives them that sense of relief they need. Children with OCD can work through their OCD, but it takes a counselor or therapist to help them through it. Number 5, it's all in your head. OCD isn't something that's just in your child's head that they can turn off whenever they want. For most children with OCD, their obsessive thoughts and compulsions consume their life and can get in the way of important activities in their lives. Sometimes just getting to school or to a friend's house is an accomplishment. So cheer on their accomplishments without highlighting their OCD. You could say something like, I'm so glad you made it to school. Or, we're going to go play this game. Would you like to join us? Or would you rather just watch? Don't push them into something they aren't ready to do. Number 6, just relax. If only it was that easy. Sometimes just wading through your child's OCD rituals and not highlighting them shows your understanding more than anything. If you have a child that drives and they need to make sure that they lock their car, allow them to do this, but feel free to ask them how you can support them. Sometimes the child with OCD will feel relief when someone else reassures them that it's okay to move on to their next thing. Just make sure to ask first. And number 7, you just need to learn how to live with it. Frankly, the better statement would be, you just need to learn how to live with it. Again, no one chooses to have OCD. It can be debilitating, and they can be missing out on things that they really want to be a part of. Supporting someone with OCD and not pushing them through it, it shows that you care. They're living with it, and someday are better than others, but loving them no matter what is the best solution. Don't forget to be praying for your child with OCD. Your prayer can be something like this. Jesus, Lord Almighty, thank you so much for my child who has OCD and is struggling right now and fighting this daily battle in their mind. Lord, I lift them up to you and all their instances of suffering from this disorder. I will not let this disorder separate them from the love of you, Jesus Christ. Though they face this affliction, you say they won't be tired for more than they can bear. So Jesus, grant them peace from this constant struggle, that they may find solace at the foot of your life-giving cross. Amen.